With 755 Eliminator wins already under my belt, can I go one more at the first time of asking? Let's find out. Hello there guys, and welcome to another brand new video where today we are returning to the Eliminator. Some of my recent videos have had no voiceover, but today I am back again as I attempt something rather niche and unique on the game. The ultimate aim of this video is to see, after around 6 months of not playing the Eliminator, whether I can jump straight back in and win a game to make it 756 wins in my Horizon 5 Eliminator career. So, as we speak, I am hopping into a game of the Eliminator and we will see how excellent or shambolic I am. Okay then guys, so I've gone with the Nissan Suru because it is, to be honest with you, the better of those starter cars, and because that car drop was right there and I saw it was a BMW X5, which is a level 4, pretty decent car, I'm going to spawn here. Alternatively, there are a couple of other spawning spots that I always used to use, one of them on the Mulehit airstrip, one of them at the end of the highway, it's at the stadium as well, but I've chosen this one because I saw that car drop there. Pure pot luck, but the Eliminator does have that luck aspect as well as the skill aspect as well. So let's get into it. It is a very long time since I've done this. Ooh, somebody else beat me to it. Right, now I don't really want to race a level 1 versus level 1. And the reason for that is that if the level 2 car is pretty crap, which all of them apart from one are, then I'm not going to be gaining much from doing that. So I'm just going to see if I can beat this guy here. Okay, so that's a level 2, so I'm not really interested in that, so I'm going to let that guy have that one. He beat me to it anyway. I noticed there was another car drop here, so all I'm doing is I'm looking for the purple flares. They are the car drops. Somebody's got a level 7 there, that person's just got that one. And you can see on the left the change log, which tells you when people beat each other, when people get eliminated, when people get car drops, etc. So I'm kind of refreshing my memory on where the usual car drop locations are. There were a couple around here, but unfortunately there isn't any for me to collect. Everybody's kind of beat me to it. Unfortunately as well, the Eliminator is a game where if you don't get a decent start, it can be quite hard to gain traction in the game and get yourself a good car. Unless you manage to beat a high level car in a low level car, for example, and I have done a video on that in the past. You may have seen a few Eliminator videos dotted around on my channel, but I'm hoping that this one is a bit different. I don't think anybody's really done this idea before, where they've spent a lot of time away from the Eliminator and then come back and done a video on it. I certainly haven't seen that really on YouTube, but please feel free to link me to a video if that has happened before, because I'm not going to try and claim the idea if somebody else has done it before me, but I think it's an interesting one for sure. Right, let's see what these two car drops are. See if they're any good. I'm hoping that they are, hoping that the game's going to be nice to me. Okay, so that one's not really very good, so I'm going to skip past that one. Really that Escort is just the same as this Suru, there's not really much better to it. Same with the Porsche, that's also a bit useless, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with this Suru. Now one of the tactics is to try and figure out as early as possible in the game where the final arena is going to be after all of the shrinking has taken place, because that is, unless you're already in that location, that is where the races are going to be heading towards, or in the general direction. So if the final arena is on the east side of the map, then all of the races, unless you are already on the east side of the map, will go towards the east. At the moment, I don't really know, but I am going to just stop here. Oh no, I'm not, because that guy's a bit close. If there was nobody close, I would have just checked my map there, but I didn't want him catching up to me and challenging me when I am not ready to race. So I'm just going to go up here a minute. I know that we are in the arena currently because we would have a pink dotted line telling us to get back in the arena if we weren't. Right, I'm just going to pause here and see where the arena's going. Right, so you can see that this is the arena here and it's shrinking to that pink dashed line there. So looking at it, it looks to me as if the final arena is going to be here, and that is literally just from experience. That is something you learn over time, and I've played a hell of a lot of Eliminator games, so I kind of know that that's where it's going to be heading. And what happens as well is after each arena is shrunk, you get a load more car drops. So now I'll be able to go and see if there are any more decent cars for me to collect, because that first lot were the decent ones were taken by other players in the game. Right, this will do, level 5. It's possibly the slowest level 5 car, however it is still better, and if we win a race then we'll be able to get a level 6, and hopefully that will propel us towards the higher level cars. I have won in lower level cars before, many people have, it's not completely out of the question, but of course the better the car, the better chance you have of winning if there are other better cars as well. It really depends on the location, the nature of the racing, how good your opponents are, if you make mistakes, kind of guess the locations right. There's quite a few factors involved, but ultimately the better the car, then the better the chance, even if you do make a mistake. That one. Now what I want to be doing as soon as possible is finding a race. Now as you can see, the dotted line was just back there, which means that the arena is in the direction that I'm going, and I think I was right with my guess as to where the arena will be on that east side of the map. PS1, right. So this person is travelling, in my opinion, in the wrong direction currently, so I want to try and challenge them by honking. I've just missed them. They are in a level 7. Now the only problem there is that level 7 is quite good, so what I want to do is try and draw them this way and tempt them into challenging me, and in doing so they will be going the wrong way, so I will have a jump start on them. Now there's a couple of other people here, so if I can catch one of these, that would be excellent, but I've just got to be careful here because that level 7 I think knows the game that I am playing. Them two are just locked into a challenge, 2 level 2s. Right, I'm now in quite a sketchy position. Right, that did not help. So what I want to do here is I'm not trying to get away from this person, but I'm trying to lead them in the wrong direction so that I get a jump start on them when they inevitably challenge me. In fact, I challenged them there, but that was because I knew that there was nothing else I could have done about that. The only thing I could have done there was challenge them, basically, so that's what I did. So what I want to do here is, if I can, try and block them, because at the end of the day, it's a battle royale. As long as you don't cheat, then you can pretty much do anything you want to win the race. So if I can block them, I haven't missed. So really now, I want them to hit something, because their car is faster than mine. That is the best level 7 car, so I need them really to hit something for me to be able to win. Now we've got not much left of the race. Can I block them? Right, we both ended up in a house. Oh, come on. Right, come on. I think I've got this now. Yes. Right, so if I can steal their car, which I am going to, that is perfect, because that is a really good car, and I have won the whole round in that car many a time. So that was quite lucky, because I pushed them into a house and ended up in the house myself, and then I got stuck on 2 further houses, so that was a bit of luck, but as you can see, I knew the race direction when I started the race, so I got that little jump on them, and then although they did overtake me, they got slowed down a bit, and I was able to defend my position and ultimately win that race. So that is basically what the Eliminator is about, and really if you want to win, that's what you've got to do. So I'm still in the belief that I have got the correct assumption for the zone, so what I want to do is I want to go this way to try and catch somebody, because the race is going to be heading in the direction behind me pretty much, along that road towards the edge of where you can see the arena is. So if I can catch somebody going the wrong way here, that would be absolutely splendid. Now Now this is actually one of my favourite zones because a lot of the races you can keep on this road and it bends around, but you can get a lot of speed up and you can catch people coming the wrong way, and it's pretty much a guaranteed win because you can't hit anything if you stay on the road. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So if somebody was coming the other way now, I would be stuffed. However, the race would probably end just before that roundabout because of where the final zone is. So I'm going to head down here.
Arena.
Now I'm conscious I'm giving you a few hints and tips while I've been driving around here. I've just kind of been commentating on what I'm doing and the thought process that's going through my head. That's as much a reminder for me as it is information for you, but I'm not going to be making this into a guide on the Eliminator. I know, like I say, I've given you a few points. However, this isn't a guide, it's just me returning to the Eliminator and seeing if I can win. That's a dirty tactic that people use. I know that one. They try and push you out the arena, you see, so that you get arena damage. Right, that's a level 10, so it is actually the worst level 10 for racing on the road, but still, I'll race that with but back to what I was saying, yeah, I'm not going to make this a guide. If you do want more information on the Eliminator, on some tips and tricks and tactics that are used to win, then of course let me know in the comments and I can either point you in the right direction on YouTube. I know quite a few content creators on the Eliminator and really good, informative, good players, so I can point you in the right direction. Or if I get loads of interest, I might consider making a video about it, but given that we've only got 5 weeks till Horizon 6, I might just wait until Horizon 6 and then do another kind of return to the Eliminator in Horizon 6 and give you some tips and tricks, and then I will be learning as much as you are, because it'll be a new map, so it'll be new for me, and I'll be transferring my knowledge of how to play the Eliminator onto a new map with potentially slightly revised rules and tactics, so it'll be really interesting. But do let me know if you want to know a bit more about the Eliminator, and I'll happily help out in that respect. So there's 10 drivers left, that's including me, so there's 9 other drivers. The last arena shrink should be coming shortly. I'm just going to see what this person's driving. Right, they're in a level 10, so I don't really want to race them. I could do, but just because I'm a bit rusty, I don't want to race them right away. Level 3. Ooh, they've changed to the Centenario. Now that's interesting. That's probably because the final race is likely to go along the highway just because of where we are at the end of the highway, and the Funko that they were in previously is not very good on the road. It's very fast, it's faster than the Centenario, however it's an off-road vehicle, so what they have done there is played quite tactically and switched to the Centenario so that they've got a better chance. So the arena here is shrinking to the final zone. That is just something I know from experience. Again, I can explain that in a future video if you need me to. So what that means for me is that I'm going to be doing the final race in this Mercedes. Am I bothered about that? Slightly, knowing that there's level 10s in the arena. However, I'm not too bothered because, as I've said, when I got this car, this is a really good car. Now that AMG 1 that somebody has just got there does slightly worry me. But this is a really fast car, and I have won against level 10s, especially from this arena in this car, many a time. So I am not too worried about this. Hello! Now, I don't need to worry about challenging this guy here because I know that the arena will have a final showdown. There you go. So, I need to set off about now because I'm in a slower car. Level 10s could leave it a bit later, but obviously I've got slower acceleration, so I need to make sure that I get the run up that I need. I might have actually left it slightly too late. Again, I'm going off memory, I can't remember the exact timings. I never really learned them specifically, I just kind of went off intuition. If I can get ahead of that Lamborghini, I can slow him down.
3, 2, 1.
Tried to ram me. Totally legitimate tactic, but I was equal to that. So as you can see, really fast this Mercedes. I'm not sure what that car is in front of me. I think it's a Funko, it might be an AMG Key thing here is to avoid trees. Preferably, I don't want to be doing that because that's just killed a lot of my speed. Now I am in first. Is it likely that I'll get caught by level 10s? Yes. I need to try and avoid all of these greenhouses and some of the farm machinery that can be quite irritating and stop you dead in your tracks. Now off-road I should be a similar speed to that Centenario because that Centenario is obviously a supercar. My AMG has got slightly better suspension for off-road because it's a luxury vehicle. That was interesting. That was very interesting. Now I am going to win. Brilliant. Now, what did I tell you? That car is just amazing. So, there you go. It just proves that you don't need a level 10 to win, and even if you've been absent from the game for 6 months, or this game mode, not the whole game for me, but this game mode, you can still win. Yeah, so there we go. After all that time, I've still got what it takes, and that car has just proved itself there as well. I always did like that car, and when I needed it, it really paid off for me. Only one elimination, as you will see here. You saw it on the screen anyway, to steal this car from that guy in my level 5 Bronco, and that's all I needed. I could have got loads more eliminations. I could have stolen one of those level 10s if I really wanted to, but I was focusing on making sure I didn't get myself in any sticky situations or anything like that. Now, I didn't recognise any names pop up in the chat there. I wasn't paying too much attention to the change log and who was getting what and who was eliminating who, but I didn't see any names that I recognised in that lobby. Some of the top players from my peak playing days may have taken a break while we wait for the release of Horizon 6, you never know. But I'm definitely going to take that win because I've not played for a while, and commentating on it as I played as well sometimes distracts me, so I'm quite pleased with that. There was a bit of luck there in avoiding those greenhouses at the end. It caught the Centenario out, but ultimately I knew where I was going, and I was able to pull it off. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm glad it went well. I'd had plans to potentially do another round or two if we got eliminated earlier on, but we survived till the end, and then we won the final showdown, and I couldn't have asked for much better in my first game back in the Eliminator. If you'd like to see more content on the Eliminator and other Horizon stuff, then please do subscribe. We are now aiming for 500 subscribers, thanks to the recent 400 sub milestone. If you haven't seen my special thank you on that, by the way, please do check it out. It was released about a month ago, and there's lots of other exciting content too. I'm currently in the process of releasing my 8-part series all about my livery fleet that Andrew created for me. So if you want to see them shorter videos, then please do keep an eye out for those. They are once a week at the moment, and we'll be building up to Horizon 6 as well very shortly, because as I mentioned during that round, there's only 5 weeks left until Horizon 5 at the time of recording, so we've got a lot to look forward to. I need to catch up on some of the information, but for now I will see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Thanks for watching. Bye!